Everyone is Matt with software, and I'm working on some air sealing in my house. Now, I found some spray foam insulation as part of this renovation that we're doing. Now, I want to point out some of the good things and the bad things about spray foam insulation. Now, first of all, let's talk about why spray foam insulation isn't always as promised. If you take a look at this wall where all the foam is, the orange foam, that's the foam that we installed, and this is on top of some of the other spray foam that was already in place. Now, if I really wanted to, I could have torn all this spray foam out and put rock wool in. I am going to put rock wool in some of the other cavities, but since it was already in there, I didn't want to necessarily waste it since it's already off gas. Now, just want to point your attention to right here. Now, this is the gap that was in the spray foam insulation. And you can see if it isn't installed properly, and basically it kind of formed up in and around that stud. Now I'm gonna have to fill that in with some of this other insulation to get a good air seal. The other thing with spray foam insulation, is sold as it air seals and insulates, but you can see between all these studs there are some gaps, so I definitely recommend doing an air sealing package. Now, most of the walls in our projects, we like to use the rock wool insulation, and then make sure there's a good air sealing package beforehand, because it doesn't off gas like the spray foam does, and it also provides a more uniform coverage. Yeah, here's another example of where, didn't really exactly get what you paid for. So we're going to fill all this in with the other foam insulation. And again, in walls, we prefer to use the rock wool product, mainly because we're air sealing from the outside and also using a continuous insulation, but also fills the void all the way. It comes pre-fitted at that 3.5 inches or that 5.5 inches. So you don't have to worry about the applicator not spraying properly and not going in.